Nithyanandam, greetings everyone. My name is Pushkalananda Nithya, and today I'm recording this video because I'm very much excited about sharing my experiences of one of the most wonderful happening on planet Earth right now in the program, which is called Paramashivoham Level 2, with my guru, who is an enlightened avatar named Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, who we lovingly call Swamiji. So, this program is happening online, and anybody from anywhere in the world, in any country, can join this program. And it is open to all your family members and your friends as well. So, what's so important about this program? First and foremost, those of you who might not be aware of who is Swamiji, Swamiji is an enlightened avatar of our time. So, enlightened avatars happen on planet Earth per Hinduism anytime when there's a decline in righteousness of our existence. So, anytime when we are existing in on planet Earth with like a low frequency. So meaning that when we're experiencing a lot of incompletions, as of right now, there is a huge breakout of this coronavirus that's going on, which has accumulated a lot of collective fear in people and a lot of collective greed in people, which in turn people are panicking, and so many people are undergoing anxiety. So many people are having to face insecurities in their life, which we never thought about and or which we never anticipated on. Apart from that, the avatars happen on planet Earth because they have one big main purpose. So their only main purpose to actually come down. First of all, an avatar is an embodiment, a physical embodiment of the super consciousness energy, the highest form of super consciousness, the cosmic energy, which comes down and takes a human form in order to relate with us who are also in a human form and to elevate us to a higher consciousness, to complete us for the purpose why we're here. So they come down and they're able to relate with us in the language that we speak and the cognitions which we understand to raise us to another higher frequency and give us a conscious breakthrough. Why Swamiji, the enlightened avatar of our time, happened right now is because Swamiji has the solution on how to give us the next level of conscious breakthrough. Not just only from coronavirus, Swamiji has a solution for coronavirus, but Swamiji also has a solution for the layers and layers and layers of delusions which we are caught in this birth and death cycle, which we are experiencing over and over again. So, per the Hinduism, Swamiji is doing a big job right now because he is reviving the science of Hinduism. So science of Hinduism is such a great phenomena because it's not just a mere religion, but it is actually the science of awakening us to every it is a science of awakening every human being to its highest potential. So right now, what better time than to actually go in when we're not able to go outside? So what I mean by that is that because of all the incompletions that is occurring outside of us, that's causing so much of fears at a time like this, Swamiji has made himself available to humanity. All Swamiji asks from us is that we make ourselves available to him so that he may do his work. So he already knows what to do. He knows how to make this super consciousness breakthrough happen for each and every individual, in despite of where we're coming from, who we are, what our background is, what level of freedom we're able to experience in our life, and so forth. So it doesn't matter because, in all actuality, every human being is seeking for fulfillment, whether it's fulfillment with our poverty, meaning that we are looking to get a wealth breakthrough, or our health breakthrough, we're trying to get a better health, or security, simple security with our relationships, with our businesses, with our home, with any and everything. So Swamiji is here to give us that experience of next level conscious breakthrough so that all human beings can understand and realize each one's higher individual as Paramashivatva, the state, space, powers, and being of super consciousness of Paramashiva. So right now, the program that's happening actually is such a great blessing because Swamiji normally does these programs in his physical presence. So often, when I've done these programs with Swamiji, I've had the great privilege to travel to India and be in Swamiji's presence. Actually, I was one of the very blessed people around the world who had the opportunity to live around Swamiji's presence. And honestly, there aren't enough words to describe what level of fulfillment one can attain, the level of confidence, the level of fulfillment in every aspect of your life that Swamiji can initiate us into just through the transmission of energy. So, what I mean by that is that there are so many understandings which one can understand that one desires. For example, in per the Hinduism, we are taught that we are Brahmanyam Bahuputritam, meaning that we are the favorite inheritor of the cosmos, and that we can raise ourselves to we can just acknowledge that declaration, and we can manifest anything in our life. But one must be thinking, well, even if I say I am that, how do I actually experience it? Because as a human being, we have so many layers of delusions and conditionings that we ourselves will not even believe this is the truth. So when the avatars happen, they're not just here to give us some intellectual teaching through just like verbal speaking through the words. Of course, their words are so powerful because they're the embodiment of integrity, meaning that anything the enlightened beings, enlightened avatar utters, it becomes a reality for us. So when they give us a boon, just by them actually uttering it, it becomes a reality. But here in Swamiji's presence, we don't even have to actually believe in anything. Swamiji says, I don't need your belief. I don't need you to do anything. Just make yourself available, because Swamiji is totally clear about wanting to give us for what purpose he's here. So he's saying, only thing that I want from you is your integrity to the Guru, meaning that just make yourself available right from your home. And Swamiji will do the work of transmitting the truth and the experience of a conscious breakthrough. So this program that I'm talking about, the specific program that I'm speaking about today is called Paramashivoham Level 2. And right now, Swamiji knows that humanity is ready to receive this program. So Swamiji is radiating so powerfully. Right now, Swamiji told us that this is actually today's our 4th day of Paramashivoham Level 2. And for the past couple of days, Swamiji have been so, his presence. So when we're connecting with him, this program is a 12-hour long program. It starts from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. IST. And anybody who's attending this program, you get Swamiji's darshan. So darshan is literally Swamiji's physical presence. Even though we are not physically with him, but the level of energy, the power of Swamiji's presence is so intense that every single participant is already experiencing such a breakthrough in different various experiences. Many people are having healing experiences, such as myself. Other people are having various different completions with various different incompletions, which we're experiencing, like fear and greed. So just to actually, there's so much already which has happened in the past 3 days, to be honest. But what I want to today do is just share maybe few of my experiences very shortly, and share with you why I feel that this is a program for everyone. So basically, once Swamiji introduced this program, the first day Swamiji came on and gave us a darshan, meaning that when we first saw him, when we first saw Swamiji, Swamiji told us that me, Paramashiva. So Swamiji is literally embodying right now the highest super consciousness of Paramashiva through Swamiji's body. And Swamiji says, I am ready to give this being to you all. This is the time, meaning that the collective human consciousness is ready to receive. And Swamiji is absolutely ready to give it to us. So many beautiful breakthroughs are happening. I can tell you shortly, my experience is that the second day when I joined into the program, one of the assignment that we were supposed to do was actually think about if we were the avatars and we came down. So if we were Swamiji's avatar and we came down to planet Earth and we had the solution for coronavirus, and we also had the solution to give people for all the delusions, meaning all the problems in life, which anybody could have, or which human beings go through, how would we give this to people? The moment that question was asked, it literally, I could feel that my reality was shifted, because until that moment, all I was actually surrounded by around me was layers and layers of negativity and fears, collective fears of the greed of people, or the fear of people feeling that all the food is going to run out in the grocery stores, or the fear of people that they're going to, that we're going to lose our jobs. How are we going to manage our economy? What's going to happen to our businesses? What's going to happen to our wealth? All these different fears. And then the greed of we need to hoard everything because, it's like, what's going to happen? No one knows. So the utter insecurity. So honestly, having to experience that for the past couple of weeks, and then coming into this program, and when this question was asked, it literally just what happened inside of me was that it just shifted my vision about life. It was like I was completely expanded at that moment, and I just knew that, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be here right now in this program because I'm supposed to be part of the solution. I'm supposed to be part of Swamiji's mission in spreading this message because that's what Swamiji is here to do. And in fact, there is a hope for the world because the avatar is here. Last time when we had the avatar for Hinduism was over 5,000 years ago, which was the avatar of Lord Krishna. So, it was like such a healing that happened for me because it was like it took me away from the thought currents of fear and greed, which was constantly what was being talked about and which was constantly what everybody around me was engaged into a broader vision of life where now there is light, where there is a hope, meaning there is a possibility, not just a hope, but there is a possibility to manifest that hope into a reality for the welfare of humankind, including each individual. And so when she asked me that question, immediately I felt uplifted. After some time, I just felt so uplifted, and I just knew, thank you, Swamiji, because I'm so glad to be part of this right now. I just knew that greater things were coming. And sure enough, after that, Swamiji gave us an initiation process, which is known as the darshan. During this initiation process, Swamiji told us that now all of you listen. Swamiji was so powerfully expressing. You have to be there to actually understand what I'm saying because just the body language of an avatar itself is so intense that when you experience it, you just know that there is something that's there that you want to be a part of. You just know that there's something that's there that is the truth and that you want to experience it for yourself. And of course, the experience itself, just being there, is a transformation. So when Swamiji said that, he told us that what you all don't understand is that the pains, the fears, the patterns of hunger, the patterns of pain, the incompletions related to your fears. For example, there might be a fear of a poverty for someone. There might be a fear of losing, your health. All these different incompletions and patterns and root patterns, meaning that things the patterns which come up in our life over and over again, where we feel stuck, where we are not able to move forward in life in any aspect. Swamiji says that all that is nothing but just the dust on your being, and I can just blow it away. When Swamiji said that, I was just something happened inside me because when an avatar speaks the truth, we just know it's the truth. And I can say from my own personal experiences, being around Swamiji and having done programs with Swamiji before, my life has been nothing less than a transformation. Actually, so many things which were transformed, so many of my own pain patterns, so many of my own incompletions in life, my own fears, deep-rooted fears that have been transformed into such a great potential in life. A lot of it I can't even recall because Swamiji literally wipes them away. He clears them. So when Swamiji said that, I was so excited because yes, it was that time. I felt, Swamiji, I'm totally ready for this. It's that time, especially with everything going on outside right now. I felt like I totally need this. And I know that there's so many people around us of course, including people around me, friends, family members, and those of you who might be listening to this video, you might be feeling a similar way. We don't want to be stuck and caught in this fear thoughts where we just have to hear the same thing over and over and over again and like guinea pigs go with that program. It's like someone says this is what's happening and everything's going to run out, and now we have to be part of that program and we have to act upon that, which in turn is only hurting us by acting on our fear and pain patterns over and over again and so forth. So anyways, when Swamiji said that, I was totally in a space of receiving. I just knew that, yes, Swamiji's time, and that's what I really need. And so when Swamiji said that, one experience that I had was that recently I've been going through very intense pain in one of my legs. And when Swamiji said that even the pain patterns is just a dust and I can blow it off, all I need, Swamiji was very clear. He said, all I need is for you to make yourself available to me. Just be in this program from beginning to end. That's all. And when Swamiji said that, I just prayed to Swamiji and I told Swamiji, this pain that I'm having right now, It's unbearable, actually, to a point where I'm doubting if I can even attend this program. Well, I just want to share such a beautiful healing that happened for me, because by the time the initiation process was over, Swamiji was chanting these mantras, and he was invoking such powerful energies of Akasha Bhairava and Lord Ganesha, and he was actually installing them in us, so that we can radiate them, and so meaning that they can be inside of us and we can experience the being of Paramashiva. When that process was done, I was really, I was so excited, because just that process, it felt like so much of weight which I was carrying was lifted off of me. It felt so light. My body just became so light. And actually, I just started to laugh out loud during the process. I don't know exactly what was happening, but it was really blissful and it was really fulfilling. And I felt like a bliss bag. When Swamiji was giving us the initiation process, I just kept on laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing, and I felt like more and more bliss was being blown on me, like a bliss bag, like a balloon, like a bliss balloon that was just expanding and expanding and expanding and expanding. And I felt like so many of my fears were just dropping, including the pain patterns which my body was holding on to. So immediately when the initiation process was over, I was a little, I was a little nervous. I was testing my leg to see if the pain was there, but to my surprise, the pain was not there. The pain had just disappeared right after the initiation process, and I was able to move around. In fact, that day, it was the second day of Paramashivoham. That day, we ended the program like 1 hour before. So it was a 12-hour program. We ended like 1 hour before to do yoga. And I was so full of energy. I was so energetic that I was totally excited and looking forward to doing yoga that day. So, it's like Swamiji fulfills us. He just takes care of us. He's here to make it happen for us. While all this negativity is collecting collectively outside, Swamiji has made it very clear that humankind is now ready to receive this, and I'm ready to give it to you all. So what better way than to be with an avatar to spend our time? Most of us are already quarantined inside our homes. So, for Swamiji, for an avatar himself to make himself available to us right now and to cater to us, he's already coming down and actually relating with us. He's making himself relatable, so that we can connect with him and so that we can feel inspired about understanding who we are, and then receiving the initiations to taste the being of our super consciousness, which is Paramashiva. But he's actually effortlessly even giving it to us and on our times. So I just wanted to make this video to tell you that there's still time. Actually, you guys have until the 27th of March to participate in this program. So if any of you are contemplating, should I do this program? Can I do this program? Absolutely, you can do the program, because first and foremost, I just want to tell you that when the guru initiates anything, all that we need is to say yes to him, because when we say yes to him, Swamiji will go on performing miracles in our lives. And I can tell you that not just from this particular experience of mine, but from every experience with Swamiji, is that anytime when Swamiji is ready to give, we just need to say yes to him. When we're ready to receive, Swamiji will make sure that he gives it to us. It doesn't matter what our perceived obstacle might be, but this is the best time to take it. So I would just recommend that if any of you, and which of course I think that everybody would want to experience our highest potential in life in all aspects. So, in everything, whether you're looking to experience a fulfillment or you just want a better life for yourself, you're looking to get a breakthrough, whether it's a spiritual breakthrough, whether it's a financial breakthrough, whether it's a breakthrough in your health recovery, whichever level of fulfillment each one is seeking, Swamiji is here to give us that. Because that is a purpose for why enlightened beings, enlightened avatars happen, why Swamiji has happened. And we are so blessed to have him. And it's such an amazing opportunity. So I just invite each and one of you who might be watching this video and want to know how you can participate in this program, come experience it for yourself. Like I said, Swamiji is here just to make it happen. And there is nothing else to it. If you want to experience the best in your life, there is no, there's no experience needed here. Like, this is not a spiritual program where we need to know about yoga and meditation and about Hinduism and so forth. You don't need to know anything. Making yourself available to the guru is actually knowing everything, because in that Swamiji does the entire process of what needs to happen and the transformation which then takes place because we're making ourselves available. So this is the best time to participate in this program. I welcome you all. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave me a comment and or send me a personal message. I would be very much happy to help you get registered. You can join this program with every single person in your household. So if you're feeling like, well, I can join this program, but what about others around me? Please do welcome them because it's right from your home. So all you need is a little space where Swamiji will then make his energy field. So if you're hosting this program in your living room, Swamiji will make that as a Nithyananda Sabha for you. He will initiate that space. So it is like his womb. It is protecting us during the time we're going through the transformation. So during that time, you can have your family members there with you or your friends there with you. And if you're not allowed to, because of the social distancing right now, if you're not allowed to have people in your home, you yourself can attend from your home with your family members and enjoy the program and enjoy all the explosion right now it's happening. I cannot tell you enough because it's such a good feeling, it's such a fulfillment, it is such a breakthrough in every aspect, and just in such short little time, how my vision about life just expanded, how I was able to shift from all the collective negativity around me into a broader vision about life. I just know that this is where I belong. I just know that, yes, this is life, and I want to say yes to life. And Swamiji says that anywhere where there is life positive happening, that is where Paramashiva is manifesting. And anywhere where that is denied, that is where negativity manifests. So surely, as human beings, we all want to be part of positivity. And here it is. You don't have to look any further. You don't have to worry about what am I going to do when I'm home, because even after a while, we will get sick and tired of doing the same thing. So here Swamiji is giving us so much energy where there's just pure inspiration, pure inspiration, pure breakthrough, and pure expansion and broader vision about life. For each one is such a beautiful experience. You can go online and check out people's experiences from all over the globe. And if you're interested, please do come and join us. We'd love to have you with us. Thank you so much. Nithyananda, be blissful.